going on, guys? This is Clark Knives here, back with another YouTube video. And I got a pretty cool knife to show off today. I'm pretty excited after I hit the camera a couple times. But anyways, I did a little bit of trading on Instagram. Most of y'all that follow me probably seen that I put my 77 up for trade for one of the new John Chapman 38s that come out. I seen what was it? It was a smooth ivory bone 38, the Farmer's Jack, on Facebook about this time last year. And ever since I seen it, I fell in love, and I've always wanted one. So anyways, I didn't carry that 77 as much as I like. Usually, if I don't usually carry a knife as much as, some of my other knives, I'll go ahead and either trade it off or sell it. So I didn't really use it that much. I went ahead and traded it off. Well, there was this feller that hit me up on Instagram. Here is his tag. Go follow him on Instagram. He's a pretty cool guy. But anyways, we got to talking, and he's like, hey, I've got one of these coming in the mail. As soon as it gets in, I'll show you it and everything, and if you like it, we can trade. And of course, I was like, okay, well, that's fine. Just let me know. Keep me updated and everything. And then, he got it in the mail. Let's see. He got it in the mail yesterday, which today, I don't have my watch on, but I think today's the 18th. I'm not too sure. I think yesterday was the 17th. But anyways, we were texting. He told me he got it in the mail, and I was like, okay, well, heck yeah. And then he was like, well, I'll give you my address. He gave me his address, and turns out he only lived like an hour and I think 11 minutes away from where I live. So I was like, hey, if you want to, we can just meet up. And he's like, yeah, that'd be cool. I'll treat you to some lunch, and we can talk a little bit and trade. So I took a trip down to old Memphis today and met up with him, and we had lunch. We had barbecue for lunch and traded and kind of chewed the cud a little bit and talked about knives and all that, and then we ended up trading. And one of the things he included in the trade was this awesome slip. He did kind of give off the idea of selling some leather, and I'll be honest with you guys, this guy does really amazing work on leather. This is a really good feeling slip. It feels great in the hands. It's pretty tough for all you tough leather guys out there. I know I really like the tougher leather slips. I don't like a really flimsy one. I like whenever you can put the knife in there, and then over time it'll form to the knife and really hold its shape. And I'm pretty hard on things, so a nice thick leather sheath won't break or anything, or get any dings or anything like that, cuts, Anyways, but he does dye his own slips. As you can see, it's the normal original color on the inside, and he dyed this blue to go along with the knife I got. And this thing is just really, really nice. Great slip. It holds the knife amazing, and trust me, you're not going to get it out of that slip without just shaking the crap out of it and opening it, pinching it open and shaking the crap out of it. But it'll form to it. So, give me an awesome slip. I traded him my 77, and I gave him a slip that I made that I usually carried that knife in. So I gave him a slip and a knife. He gave me a slip and a knife. But I'm going to go ahead and get into this knife. It is the Titty Cutlery John Chapman budding and pruning knife. 1095 carbon steel. It's made in the USA. A bunch of y'all GEC fellers know that. Anyways, it's a 38 3225. So 38 is the model number. 3 is the style of blade. I'm pretty sure it's either the style of blade or the handle material. There's 2 blades, and then it was made in 2025, so they were just dropped. I want to say a good maybe week or two ago, I think it was probably about 2 weeks ago. But anyways, let's go ahead and get this tube open, and I'll show y'all the pin. Your amazing wax paper. And then here is the pin that it comes with, DDU Cutlery, the model number, and then John Chapman with a basket of apples. And Richter has this knife as well. He was talking about how this is the perfect box cutter and apple peeling knife. And that is very true. And once you see this blade on this thing, which most of y'all probably know, this is the best box cutter and apple peeler there is. Now, here's the knife. This is in faded denim blue micarta handles, as you can see. And then, of course, you've got your carbon steel back springs, your nickel silver bolsters, brass pins, brass liners, and the most pinchable, most easy open knife there is. This bad boy sticks way out there, which it does look kind of weird, but it's so weird that I really like it. Now here is the main blade. It's a hawkbill pruning blade. Some people call it a hawk's talon, you know, budding pruning knife, all kinds of stuff. But anyways, I usually just call it the hawkbill. Let me get some. Good Lord, I can't get the fingerprints off this knife. And as you see, it is a satin finished blade with the normal nail nick, of course. Really good snap. Pretty heavy on this knife. It is a single spring, which is what I really like about this. I was hoping that there was not going to be two. Overall, pretty thin knife. It's nothing crazy. Probably it's about as thin as like your Colt cutter, or probably like your single blade 15s and 14s and all that, just depending on what kind of handle material you got. And then the secondary blade is the spay blade. And then you've got the 383, 225 on the blade there. Good snap on that one. And then this says DDU Cutlery, Titusville, Pennsylvania, and then GEC Carbon. You can probably hear the wind outside. It's been snowing here in northeast Arkansas. But anyways, I'm loving this knife. I'll tell you what, I haven't cut anything with this knife besides a package that I opened, which I'll show y'all here in a second. I've literally just cut a package open, and that really pointy tip is absolutely awesome for cutting open like the packages that you get it's all plastic around and you can kind of get in there. But anyways, that's besides the point. Really awesome knife. I'm super happy to have this. But one thing that does suck, and I'll just straight up say it absolutely sucks, is sharpening this knife, sharpening this blade. Now, this spay blade, of course, you sharpen it like normal. You just put it on the stone and drag it, and then, you know, curve it to your tip, which I've got this blade razor sharp already, and it'll slice pretty good. But this knife, on the other hand, if you don't have a very thin sharpening stone or anything like that, you can't just lay it on there and, you know, sharpen it. So what I had to end up doing was I tried using the corner of my sharpening stone, but that was really hard because it's such a fine point that I can't really see my edge whenever I'm sharpening, and it didn't really do anything. So I went to Walmart and I bought this bad boy. What is this called? Smith's. It's a Smith's, that's the brand of it. It was like $7, so I was like, why not? I'm gonna give it a shot. But you got this flat side, you got your round sides, and then I would assume that this is for like sharpening your hooks. And then you can unscrew this and get the rest out, and it's got even pointier side for like your serrated blades and stuff like that. So that's pretty neat. Well, that's pretty cool. But yeah, anyways, sharpening this thing, I still haven't even figured it out very well yet, because I mean it'll grab my nail and it'll slice paper really easily, but it's not like hair splitting sharp yet. Usually I like to have it to where I can whittle the hair off my arms before I like to carry it, but I'm too anxious to wait for a new set of stones, so the edge that it's got right now is just gonna have to do, and it's still sharp. It's plenty sharp to get the job done. I'm happy with it, but yeah, this knife is not for the faint-hearted. A lot of people will probably end up getting this knife, realizing that it's too hard to sharpen, and then just wanting to get rid of it. So I'm gonna kind of keep at it, figure it out, see if I can't figure out a way to get the edge that I like, figure out a set of stones that I can get to kind of make it a little bit easier on myself, because I just put this in my vise and then ran it across it like normal. Some people will hold this in their hand and then run it across, but I did not succeed with that method. So anyways, yeah, I'm really happy about this knife. I'll show you how well the knife fits in the slip real quick. As you can see, it fits. Let me get that out of the way. It fits all the way down in there. You got a good 1/8 of an inch or so, and I won't be able to get it back out, so I'm gonna have to shake it out. There we go. But size-wise, this knife is, dang gum. This knife is just about 4 inches long. Let me see if I can move this for y'all. Let me see if I can move the camera. Here we go. Okay. Just about 4 inches long, super duper close. And then open with the hawk's bill and everything is about six and a quarter inches. So overall, it's a pretty decent sized knife, and I was really surprised whenever I first got it. I didn't expect it to be this big. I'm a bigger knife kind of guy. I don't like just I don't like for instance, a 14 is a little too small for me, which would probably, I don't know what it would be in case words. It'd probably be like your little swell center jacks. It's a pretty small knife. And then let me see here. You got about 6 inches on the opened spade blade. So, I mean, really, honestly, it's not too big and it's not too small. It feels great in my hand. The only complaint that I would have, which is kind of unavoidable, is whenever you got that spade blade out, you have to grip the whole blade to cut whatever you're cutting, unless you just hold it like this and use, you know how it goes. But besides that, spade blade fits in there pretty nicely, and then you got a little bit of a choil to kind of cut whatever you're cutting, or peel an apple, however it goes. So pretty sweet knife. This will probably be going in the pocket for quite a while. I may or may not use the slip. I don't quite know yet. I will most definitely end up using the slip, but I got to find what I'm going to use it for. I may still carry my 44 and put this in the slip and carry them in a different pocket, or I may find a knife to put in this while carrying this open pocket, because I like getting the bolsters all dinged up and dirty and everything like that. So we'll just kind of see how it goes. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'm super happy about this knife. I'm glad to finally have one, even though I'm not just a huge fan on the micarta scales, but it'll be all right. It'll still get a nice little patina to it. And we'll go ahead and show this one more time just in case y'all want to go follow him on Instagram. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see y'all next time. Peace.